Hi, we are the Makers Group. We read and analyzed Makers, The New Industrial Revolution by Chris Anderson. We have come together tonight to discuss technological advancements on an individual level, a cultural level, and most importantly, an urban level. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Jane.
Hi guys, so my name's Javier Gonzalez. Sorry for the bad camera quality.
Hello, my name is Jesus Diaz.
And I'm Lee. Before we jump into our discussion, I think it would be good for us to define as a group our understanding of urbanism. We came to the conclusion that urbanism is the reactionary response to the evolution of human habitation. And we found that through the advent of new technologies, urbanism has reacted in growth, form, and interconnectivity. Historical and modern interventions have always shaped the way we build our cities. But what's more important and more impactful is the way that these have shaped the way we live. What do you think, Jane?
Through advancement and affordability, technology is more accessible now. In the book Makers, The New Industrial Revolution, Chris Anderson explains the affordable digital fabrication technology has transformed do it yourself into a business. Makers or inventors can produce and sell complicated products from their own garages. No longer do we have to wait for the approval process of the factory to manufacture inventions. Actually, technology has shortened everybody's waiting time. Since the arrival of the internet, which is the most important information technology provider, data is at our fingertips within seconds. But bad thing about the speed that the technology provides is that people have impatience for the waiting time. What I found out from the reading is that people only wait for 10 seconds to let the internet finish downloading. If it takes longer than that, they abandon the page. Still downloading? Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done.
So the great thing about the new way that we're starting to communicate is that now we have our society seemingly starting to organize based around these values. You have the internet now, and you're inherently anonymous there, and you can communicate with people from remote portions of the globe, and you can work together to find solutions to mutual problems. For example, Linux. Linux is a completely free and open platform that is now currently running on every single Android phone. So anyone can download it with the condition that if they modify it, they re-upload it. So it's a sort of collective ownership. It's a completely new way to look at authorship. And it makes sense that this open source movement would start with software because software is so easy to replicate and distribute. But now you have the exact same principles being applied to hardware. You have the same principles being applied to corporations and even activism. For example, the hacking group Anonymous, that is a completely decentralized network of individuals that are just tied together by a common ideology. There is no leader. There's no hierarchy built into it. There's just, if anything, the hierarchy is based off of reputation. And so these things are literally starting to affect our quality of life directly.
Today, digital fabrication can be seen as a tool to improve the quality of life. An example of this is the 10 single-room structures that were 3D printed in China. These buildings were produced in 24 hours using recycled materials such as concrete, sand, and glass fibers, one layer at a time, similar to desktop 3D printers. This progressive mode of construction has the potential to speed up the building process and reduce the use of new construction materials. It may also reduce building cost and help house people in disaster relief situations in a fast, inexpensive manner. Chris Anderson Makers actually mentions the importance of customization in the maker movement. This construction method has the potential to allow people to have more control in the design process through coordination of commonly used 3D modeling software. This example demonstrates how digital fabrication technology is affecting culture and economies through new ways of thinking.
I agree with Jesus, but only to some extent. I think we should be welcoming, yet wary of our technological advancements. For all the positive breakthroughs, there are the negative consequences. We're seeing this with our growing impatience from instant gratification, uh, our product homogeny from mass production, and most tragically, our loss of identity from our globalization and our built environments. Um, Yet, if we utilize technology properly, that instead of technology shaping us, we can shape it. And I think that we're seeing that now with the maker movement. As Anderson points out, we are makers again. We all have access to build our own products, our own companies. We have access to rebuild our identities. And what's really exciting is we all have influence on shaping our urban landscape. Urbanism and technology, they're intrinsically linked to human advancement. And through our evolution as individuals, as a culture, urbanism will react and evolve with us. Um, it's exciting to see where we can push urbanism next, and that will depend on our technology. As the maker group, I want to thank you for listening to our ramblings.